Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about the renewal of Ansu Fati and Dembele, and we're also going to be talking about the future of this club. Now that the transfer window has closed, now we are beginning to get into the serious business. You look at the movements that we have been seeing in this summer of 2021 and what Joan Laporta has done, we are truly starting to see the restart of this FC Barcelona squad. And so before I get into those topics about Ansu Fati and Dembele, I want to talk about Joan Laporta just for a second, right? Because after the closure of this transfer window, I do have some things to say. First of all, I do want to thank Joan Laporta for doing the most difficult decisions, for actually going through these tough times and doing the decisions that did not seem so popular in the eyes of many Barcelona fans, right? Because one of the goals that Joan Laporta had in this summer, it was to reduce the wage bill, and that was probably his first priority. So he wanted to reduce this wage bill to its absolute maximum. And Joan Laporta has made it so clear ever since he did take charge of this Barcelona squad back on March 2021. He wanted to place Barcelona first. It was the club over any other player. And man, did he really mean that, because there was a reason on why Joan Laporta sold players like Antoine Griezmann and let go of a player named Lionel Messi, who was here for 20 years. These were the type of difficult decisions that Joan Laporta had to make in order to bring Barcelona into a better position. He knew that the fans were going to have an extreme backlash on him, but the only reason why he took and made these difficult decisions is because he wants to gear up for a great summer in 2022. Like, do I believe that this season that we are going to be witnessing, is it going to be a throwaway season? I do believe that we could see something like that, like what we did see in the previous season. That is what makes it so difficult to support this Barcelona, is the fact that this is going to be another season where we are going to be seeing some difficulties. But again, let's look at the whole picture. Let's look at what Joan Laporta has been doing and what he wants to do for the next 7 years. He is literally taking 2 steps backwards in order to go 4 steps forward. He has made some sacrifices that is going to be paying off later down the road. And let me tell you guys, Joan Laporta could have taken the easy route. Like, you and me know that Laporta could have taken the much easier route, which was to take the payment of the 270 million euros that La Liga has proposed to Joan Laporta. And if he were to take that, he could have kept Lionel Messi, he could have kept Antoine Griezmann, and he could have told every Barcelona fan immediately right after that, everything is fine, this Barcelona club is going to keep Messi and Antoine Griezmann, we are financially healthy again. But the reality was that if Joan Laporta were to accept that payment, which was considered as the easy route, he would have sold the rights, the revenues towards a company that many of us do not even know for the next 50 years. But like what we have said before, Joan Laporta made it very clear in the beginning of his presidential run, he is going to be making decisions based on the good of this club, even if that does mean denying the payment of the 270 million euros and letting go of our most beloved player, Lionel Messi. And I do believe that this is the correct route to take. If Barcelona can act like a collective, right, in the offices, business-wise, and then act as a collective sportingly, right, on the field, then this club is going to be a club that will greatly succeed. Joan Laporta does not want to win tomorrow. Joan Laporta does not want to win in about 2 weeks and beat Bayern Munich 7-0 only because we locked down so many players and we renewed the contracts of Griezmann, Messi, brought in Erling Haaland, and many other players. What Joan Laporta wants to do is build this Barcelona strong enough to win for the next 7 years, not to win tomorrow. He knew that he would have to make massive sacrifices in order to have a massive restart, and we are seeing that. So now we are in a phase where we are going to be seeing the renewals of Dembele, Ansu Fati, Pedri, and Ronald Araujo. But in this video, we are going to be focusing on Dembele and Ansu Fati because brand new details has emerged regarding these 2 players. And so starting with Dembele, and it says here, according to Cat Radio, Dembele has told the club he does plan to continue moving forward. There are positive vibes surrounding this renewal, and a new meeting is planned with his agents later this month. And so this is nothing new. Throughout this whole year, we have heard that Dembele wants to renew with this Barcelona club. He wants to stay, and this is going to be a contract where his salary is going to be reduced to maybe around 6 to 7 million euros. He was previously earning around 12 to 13 million euros, but his contract is going to consist of a salary reduction. But either way, this is going to be a big moment for Dembele, because not only that, not only are they going to renew this player for the next 3 to 4 years, but Barcelona has actually given Dembele the number 7 shirt. If you guys were to look at this picture here, we can see all the squad numbers, which player got what number. We can see that Riqui Puig got number 6, Pjanic has number 8, Neto has 13. But if we look closer, between Riqui Puig and Pjanic, Dembele received the number 7 shirt. And look, I understand that Dembele has gotten injured many times in the past 4 years. Like, these past 4 years has not served and respected Dembele. But I do strongly believe that within these next 3 to 4 years, where Dembele will be staying with Barcelona, we are going to be seeing a much different Dembele. Because if you were to look at how Barcelona want to renew this player and how they have given Dembele the number 7 shirt, this is another way of saying that Barcelona does trust this player. They want Dembele to stay. They want to count on Dembele. They're letting Dembele know that not only are you going to be just another number, another player that's going to be on the bench, but we want you, Dembele, to be a very important starter for this club. And so if Dembele can actually take his career serious, if he can learn from his mistakes and what did happen in the past 4 years, if he betters his football, if he goes into the offices and does some research and watches the games of him playing against Athletic Club or Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid, and to see and analyze how he can tactically get smarter and better alongside with the other coaches, then this could be a Dembele that can actually show results, someone that we can actually rely on. And hopefully, right, that within these next 3 to 4 years, we can see this player become more of a creator, someone who can come into the middle behind Memphis Depay and Ansu Fati, and not necessarily always have to be as a wide winger, someone who's very restricted. One of the greatest examples on this is Neymar at Barcelona. Neymar did start out wide when he first came to Barcelona, but as he continued to become a better player, as he continued to add more quality into his game, he became much more centralized and became much more of a creator. That is what I do ask from Dembele, to grow into that role. Because one thing that I believe many of us do not see or overlook about Dembele's game, it is his passing ability. His passing ability is so underrated, and I would love to see that being emphasized and maximized in this current season, because Barcelona will greatly value those type of qualities from Dembele. And now I do want to move on towards Ansu Fati. So first things first, we already know that Barcelona wants to renew Ansu Fati, and we know that Ansu Fati wants to renew with this club. They do see eye to eye. But the reason why I do want to bring Ansu Fati up is because of this. Going back to this picture that we see here, if you look at where Ansu Fati is at and what number he has received, Ansu Fati has received the number 10 shirt. That right there is something that many of us did not expect to see. The fact that Ansu Fati has received this, I'm honestly not even surprised, right? Because we have heard reports about that the number 10 shirt was going to be reserved for this season. No one was going to be taking it, but if someone were to take it in this current season, it would be a La Masia player. And Ansu Fati has taken the number 10 shirt. Ansu Fati has taken on the challenge to wear this number. And at the age of 18 years old, to see him take this number and to accept this challenge, his mentality is just through the roof. I do not even think he is bothered or feels the weight of this number. That is what fascinates me the most about this whole thing, is because Ansu Fati has never been that type of player to show some vulnerability. And to be very honest, the fact that he has received this shirt, I do not even think that Barcelona is trying to let Ansu Fati know that you deserve this number because we believe that you will be the next Messi. I do not even think that Barcelona are trying to do that. I just think that Barcelona want to give the 10 towards Ansu because they are saying that we value you and we believe that you are special and you can become something big in the future. That is all. Like, Barcelona is not adding pressure. Ansu Fati does not even feel a single thing wearing this shirt, and so everything does seem good. I just feel like this is not even a big deal. And to see that 10 on Ansu Fati's shirt, it really does suit the player. Like, it really does look good on him. So even though many of us do say that the 10 shirt does hold a lot of weight, let's just have Ansu Fati build his own path. Let's have Ansu Fati become his own player, because he will produce, he will bring the results, but in a very different way compared to what Messi brought to FC Barcelona. Like, look, we have talked about Kylian Mbappe, we have talked about Erling Haaland, and all of these other great world-class players who are very young and who can become very great within the next 6 to 7 years. But because of Ansu Fati's injury, because he has been out for about a year, many of us were forgetting that we had a gem in our club throughout this whole time. Like, there is Mbappe, there is Haaland, but we have Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati is a player that can mark a difference during a game, someone who can lead the attack, someone who has instinct for goal. I am very excited to see what Ansu Fati could do in the current season. This will be considered as his 3rd season at Barcelona. He does have enough experience to know what it's like to play in first team football, so I'm very much looking forward to it. The only thing that I do ask coming from Koeman is going to be this: please use these players right. The sporting department and the executives in FC Barcelona are trying to tell you something. They're trying to show you that, look, we're giving these players, Ansu Fati, Dembele, Demir, Memphis Depay, these numbers because we want these players to actually be used on the field and to actually start on the field. Like, just look at these numbers that these players have. Dembele has number 7, Ansu Fati has number 10, Demir has number 11, Memphis has number 9. Does that not show you that there could be a great front three that could be executed in this season? Just imagine a front three of Memphis Depay, Ansu Fati, and Dembele. That would be something that I can't even imagine. And who knows what it would be like if those three actually understand each other and how football should be played. So that is the only thing that I do ask. Please, Ronald Koeman, I ask you to use these 4 players like Demir, Ansu Fati, Memphis Depay, and Dembele and get the maximum from these players because they do greatly want to be used on the field. And so for all of my subscribers here, the 48,000 of you guys, please back these players and support them to do well, because this is going to be the first season where we're not going to be having a World Cup winner like Antoine Griezmann, and we're not going to be having the greatest player of all time, Lionel Messi, on the field. They are no longer going to be there, and what we're going to have to count on, it is going to be on these players. But we will see how everything does go after the international break is over. We are expected to come back in about 2 weeks, so we do have a lot of time to analyze how we should execute the rest of this season alongside the other coaches and the coaching staff and the sporting department. Let's be together. Let's actually get the best out of this season as much as possible. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona Daily News. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.